You just heard the news that Canada now has agreed to enforce their border more so than before. This is because of the tariffs imposed by Trump, which have now been put on hold for a month, just like with Mexico, who said the same thing. Nonetheless, you saw the stock market react over the weekend. What's this mean for business owners? I want to bring on David Olcott. He's a business strategist and the CEO of Samurai Success. That's an international executive, organizational, and personal coaching firm headquartered in Denver. David, you saw that they're both being put on hold for a month, but nonetheless, we saw what news like this does. Will this trade war cause business owners to pump their brakes?
Thanks for having me on the show, man. I really appreciate
Sure.
it. Absolutely. This will cause people to pump the brakes, but just like you said from your other segment, don't widen the plate. If I've learned anything from racing motorcycles and racing cars over my life, it's my coaches have always said to me, do not press the brakes when you're uncertain of what the road looks like in the future. Chaos is that definition of not knowing something like this. So instead of pushing the brakes, actually keeping your foot off the pedal a little bit is our best strategy.
So if you own a business, so your advice to a business owner out there listening to you right now is don't fold, don't be too fearful, maybe not push the gas, but just let it coast for right now.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, being patient right now is so critical to business owners because this chaos and opportunity are the exact same moment in our lifetime, the same side of the same coin, if you will, but different sides. So there's real opportunity in the midst of all this chaos.
David, what would tariffs mean to the average American? And I don't think the average American really understands it, but how will it affect them if these do indeed go into place?
Well, a lot of this, of course, is a lot of back and forth strategy with the Trump administration and other allies, if you will, that Trump really believes that have not been paying their side of things. And, whether you want to go down that road or not, he is definitely maximizing this opportunity. The biggest thing we're going to face if and when these tariffs do come to place is price points. And that's always the consumer leverage that other allies have been able to know with us is that we like things for really cheap. And with tariffs, that price increases. So that's going to be their chaos back to us, promising that they're going to have to raise prices and do all these other things. But Trump's really wanting to be able to get people back into alignment, and that's why he's using this strategy.
He's using a high-stakes game of political poker. So as a business owner, you got to sit there and decide whether or not he's overplaying his hand, right? And the best way to do that is what you alluded to earlier. Maybe you just coast and try to see how the dominoes fall.
Yeah, this is the way he plays his whole life, man. This is the way he strategizes with all this stuff. And he's so congruent with this. It is that he's going to make this happen when he's not playing a game. He's not playing chicken. He's going to go for this and let the chips lie where they are. And that chaos really does create that opportunity you and I were talking about.
So as a business owner, just stay steady, stay confident, and just take on the waves if they come.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, you can't control as a business owner that chaos that's about to happen because it's coming. The best thing you can do is get your eyes up out of the cockpit, out of the car, look ahead, look to the future, because that's what you're really great at anyway. Do the things that you know you're in control of. Get your team together, have weekly conversations about what's going on in the world for sure, but stick to the plan.
All right, David, thanks for the advice.
Thanks.